Good morning, New Eden. Today is June 19th, 2022, and this is the Federation Frontline Report. I'm your host, Frozen Fallout. My co-host is Samson.
Good morning, New Eden. And how's it going, Steve?
Hey, Steve. So, Samson, what do we have for news for denizens of New Eden today?
Well, today we're gonna do a deep dive. We're gonna go deep sea fishing because we're looking for calamari. That's not what the note says. I'm so sorry. Today we're going to do a deep dive into Caldari and faction warfare. So we're going to do the Caldari
non-biased
state
report, man.
Non-biased report. I like fried calamari. Also, fuck Diana Kim and Snuff. Yeah, no, there's no bias here. Don't worry about it. We're not just. I mean, we're Galente. What do you want?
So yeah, we're gonna take a look over the Caldari. We're gonna take a look at their, the past 7 days, basically. What have they been up to? Who is out there? Top 10 corporations, top 10 alliances, top 10 characters.
Yeah. Unfortunately for you, where's Riley? I think she would enjoy this. All right. We wanna get started, Frozen?
Sure. So let's take a look here. So looks like in the last 7 days they have 515 characters, 78 corporations, 7 alliances, and so let's go ahead and just jump right into the top 10 characters here. So we have.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ned M500 is in first place with 79 kills. Diana
Who cannot
DK,
be
who shall not be named, Kim, with 65 kills in second place because she's not good enough for first. Trev 10, 58 kills in third place. 3Brand 63 kills for Trev 10. My apologies. 3Brand with 58 kills. Timothy Balder with 48 kills. Corvus Onzo 44 kills. Joe gives him a lot of shit. I find him to be entertaining. I like watching him. I've fought him a few times solo. He gives good fights. He didn't kill me or nothing. We killed him, but when we killed him, we murdered him. We didn't give him a good fight or anything. Tychus Black with 43 kills. Sergeant Donut with 41 kills. Seraph the 9th. Basarab, 38 kills, and Vincent Wallbanger with 37 kills. Those are your top 10 for the Caldari Squid State.
So we're going to dig a little bit deeper here. What do we got for the top 10 corporations here? So the NPC corporation dominating their kills.
Yeah, absolutely. More than twice the second one there.
Yeah, 427 kills. Then you've got the United Caldari Navy. We see them a lot in Notorious, which we always like seeing people in Notorious.
Yeah.
They're at.
I'm pretty sure I killed some of them the other day.
Yep. So at 148 kills, coming in second there. Mercury Arms Inc. At 144 for third place. Malefolin.
Melphalin, yeah.
At 143 kills, taking in the 4th place spot there. Revenant Defense Corporation at 120 kills. Saitsuo Interstellar Security at 100. South of Heaven LPD at 86. Venturis at 79. Caldari Colonial Defense Ministry at 58. And the Caldari Faction Warriors at 49, rounding out the top 10 there.
You did say that last one wrong. It's Caldari Faction Warriors, period.
Period, yes, sorry.
It's all caps. All caps, because that's how cool they are. We're not biased on this show. The top alliances for the Caldari State Public Defenders with 266 kills. Ishukarata Enforcement Directive 209, United Caldari Space Command with 204, Templus CALSF 64, Your Boyfriend's Girlfriend with 11, Total Concept Project Alliance 3, and AMS Alliance 2.
So,
what kind of ships they got?
Yeah, so let's take a look at, these are some of the ones that I find really interesting. So it looks like the Caldari Navy Hookbill is their #1 ship that they use. At 140 kills, which makes sense. They get those, you know, I believe.
Yeah,
that,
I eat hookbills for breakfast in my Fed Navy Comet. Just saying. I mean, Seabronk says, Amar Victor, get that propaganda out of our channel. No, I'm just kidding. We love you, Seabronk.
This is not a propaganda channel for the Amar.
Yeah,
this is a propaganda channel.
Yes, for the Galente militia. But yeah, Caldari Navy Hookbill.
But then leading up second, another Caldari ship, a Merlin, at 107 kills.
But look at that, another Caldari ship, a capsule.
A capsule. Yeah, we see them a lot, you know, flying through the war zone. So that means that they died, but still got on the kill for whatever reason. You know,
but I also think it's just funny.
But yes, 86 for that. And then, of course, a pretty solid ship. We know a lot of the
fuck
PvPs
Diana
out
Kim.
And when we hear Kiki, we think of a name that she'll.
I let that bitch kill my fucking comet earlier on the Holy Terra on purpose. That's what that was with her 30 fucking kilometer point.
Feeding.
I was just feeding her. I gotta feed her once in a while. She gets angry.
Yeah, feed them to animals. It makes them crazy. And so that's a Kiki, 83 kills. The state frigate. So this is going to be inside of plexus. So it's interesting.
NPC.
Offensively, so this will be that they're defending their space basically. So they've warped into a plex that was
no, Frozen. I'm sorry, but you got that wrong. They are occupying our space.
Oh yes, the space that they are occupying in the war zone currently by force of arms. Well, we just bring freedom.
We just come in and flop a big old freedom right on their forehead.
They catch somebody that is got negative standings with the Galente or part of faction warfare. So these are not necessarily all faction warfare kills, but a large majority of these will be. It's even interesting because like when your main character that you have is in the Galente Federation, but for a long time until she got promoted enough, like the Galente would shoot you. Even though
absolutely. Well, because I used to Gwen has a history, a career killing the feds. I mean, you know, and then they were like, hey, let's maybe we should pay you to help us. And I was like, well, how much are we talking? And they said, we pay you in the deaths of squids. And I was like, okay, I got you, fam. NLP. And comets for days. I have so many Fed Navy comets, dude. Like,
well, that's the beautiful part about
I can't even lose.
warfare.
I can't even lose enough of them. I bought like 200, and I've lost like 10. So I don't know.
And it is a little bit of a theme that, you know, because you guys, you know, we get cheap Navy comets or cheap Navy ships of our type that you see those frigates used quite often.
But I mean, the Comet's a better ship than the Hookbill. I said it. That's all I'm saying.
I agree, but
that's it. That's not even biased though. That's fact. I have Hookbills will run away from my Comet during a fight, because it's a Comet. You know, like
it's a Comet. It is. You know, and you got the police skin, right?
I have the police skin, but Galente what's it called? Galente Freedom, motherfucker. I know I'm supposed to be a Galente. Jesus Christ. It's the current event that's going on.
Oh, is there a new skin?
Yes. Well, it's not new. Federation Day. So it's the Federation Day login rewards right now, and I got the I think the second day or third day is the Luminaire skin for the Fed Navy Comet. And I put that on there and I was like, ooh, that's sexy. I kind of like that. So I've been flying around with that Luminaire skin for the Comet. It's pretty shiny. It makes it really shiny.
So, but moving on, we've got the
Moving
Harpy at, you know what, and I'm going to bring up, because I'm
Blarpy.
kind of looking off to the side, looking at your screen, and it's like, I have to like lean in sometimes. Okay, I can do this. I have that up already. There we go. So we've got what? The next up is Harpy, the Blarpy Harpy. You know, blasters on a Harpy. Harpy's a good ship though. I've been trying to mess around a little bit more with the Harpy, but gate guns, you know, gate guns
which are maybe not be faction warfare related.
You know,
but they also might be.
Maybe
you never know.
Probably not, actually.
Most likely not. They're shooting assholes like us that camp gates.
Yeah, well, that get blown up too. Like you gotta.
Yeah, well, no,
like
I'm just saying that they're shooting at us. I'm not saying necessarily that we're on those kills, but we've been shot by Caldari sentry guns a lot.
And fed.
And fed guns too.
But yeah, that's why this report is, you know, whenever we do our monthly report, there's always a little, you know, not all of these are faction warfare kills. There's stuff that comes into account here. But then you've got the State Cruiser and State Destroyer, which is very, very likely to be, like I said, it basically have to be in faction warfare to -5 sitting inside of a Plex. And then, you know, the player comes in.
Or be on the opposing team.
Or be on the opposing team. So it's much more likely it's just an opposing team type thing.
And I think 99.99999% of the time they do not get they don't ever kill you. They just do a little bit of damage.
Yeah, there's maybe a possibility you go into an open with like a day-old frigate, you know, maybe.
I think I'm not sure, but I think Z-kill. I don't think NPCs get final blows on any kill that has a player, but I could be wrong. What's this? There's this Caldari sentry gun kill right here.
Hey,
oh yeah,
Lieutenant.
see, look, yeah, that is so. This guy got. This is just an example. He got killed by a Caldari sentry gun. It doesn't say top damage or final blow, so only players can get those specs. Plus, so that's when an NPC kills you. But like the sentry guns, you know, are a different story than the state cruisers, the state destroyers,
right,
and the frigates. Like they do hardly any damage at all.
And then we have a Kestrel that they fly around. I do see a lot of those.
I do see a lot of
surprisingly brawling and kiting Kestrels.
Dual web Kestrels is what I see.
Kestrels, yep.
They're sort of like anti-Fed Navy comets, right? Because we're a scram kiter, so what's the only real way to like stop a scram kiter? Dual webs.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really stop a stance. It just it could be, you know, it slow them down, you know. If you don't know what you're doing, like Kestrels can be mean. I'm actually thinking about flying them myself. I like rockets.
And then last but not least, let's delve into the top systems here.
The top 10 systems.
So we've got
of
Inya,
Caldari.
which I believe is a pretty is like a stronghold area of theirs, if I'm not
It's
mistaken.
next door to Face. Inya Face.
In your face. Oh yeah. Richard at 92 kills, Inya at 112 kills, Tama at 88 kills, and actually surprisingly it looks like either they do something around MHC or
That's a lot, 85.
yeah, 85 kills over an MHC, so something must have happened over there. Obviously, Old Man Star going to be on the top 10 list here. And then El Perena at 60. Onisikin at 55. Negamenman at 48. Camilla at 46. And another 0.0 system. So Caldari must be, you know, at least have somebody in it. A lot of the times you'll have like So like this guy got 43 kills in that system. So this guy is like a 0.0. Ned M500.
Oh, the guy up here.
So
he's in the top. Interesting. So he got a bunch of kills out there. Interesting. Alrighty.
Cheating on the Warzone. There's more important places. So that is, it's always interesting. I mean, you're not confined to the Warzone at all. It's still a sandbox game. The only thing you get kicked out of is high-sec areas. And for the Caldari, they don't, Mimitar and Galente space, which is not that much comparatively to the massive Omar Empire.
Welcome, Riley and 07
Riley,
Lunar.
we're talking about your favorite organization.
Yeah, and we thank you for the link, but we already have it on. I think we have it set to talk about it on our news coming up.
Yes, we do.
Here after we're done with the deep dive that we're doing on Zkill right now.
Go ahead and check out that link there for
out your state. Oh, you want me to click on it?
Well, not you, but not yet. Other people though. Feel free to poke into that.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and cut that out. We'll get to that shortly.
But yeah, so that's the top 10 kind of breakdown. But let's, we're gonna go deeper. We got to do a deep dive. That's just the skin right there. So I think we're gonna start first with the corporation. So is it the State Protectorate up next?
State Protectorate, yes sir, is at the top of the list. 267 characters, 101 ships, and 178 systems. And our top characters, we have number 1 Tychus Black with 43 kills.
Wait, I have 40,
number 1
I have
Diana Kim.
Kills.
Oh, I must have to refresh actually. Yeah, okay.
Up to the minute
Diana
news
Kim
here, man. This is live.
with 64 kills. Tychus Black with 44 kills. Vincent Wallbanger, 37 kills. Steels Hikari, 27 kills. Tyra Amaristos, 26 kills. Black Moon Funeral, 24 kills. Alanin Iken, 21 kills. Marine Sergeant, 21 kills. Sedina Emberstorm, 17 kills. AJ Ogtund, 15 kills. We've been playing with that dude. He's been coming in Tauros.
In the Tauros quite a bit. And so
every time he comes in, I murder him.
Really quick, I have a story about him because I had a run-in with him on Friday night.
He gives good fights.
Saturday. It was Saturday. So after we had, we'd messed with them in the Tauros once, then you caught him again on the gate. And I heard that he was flying around in a Stabber, and I love the Stabber.
Stabber's a great ship.
And I think though, I didn't have any immediate Stabbers that would be good for fighting a Stabber.
Your stuff is for smaller stuff, right?
Yeah. And then so I jumped into a Vagabond. And I'm like, because I was like, I'm just gonna go catch this guy, because we caught him before. And I thought this was gonna be an easy catch. Actually, I was like, yeah. And then this guy is going all over the place and just ganking a bunch of destroyers left and right. He's just getting in on I don't know how these guys aren't reacting to. I mean, a Stabber is gonna take forever to lock you.
Yeah.
So there might have been some people trying to catch him, and then you don't catch a Stabber with a destroyer. By the way.
If they're staying on grid, you can take out destroyers pretty quick.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, it's situational. There's a bunch of different setups that you can do to definitely outclass a Stabber at close range if you catch him stupidly and you're not designed for a close range fight. Anyways, that's going off of the topic here. So he's just kind of going around, and then I looked at his kill board and I was like, actually, this guy's. I was like, oh, this guy's a murderer. I see. That's
no, he's not. He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know that.
He's been on the news, on the Notorious News now.
that we own the Tauros, and right now we're gonna have to
the sports
eject
page,
Diana Kim after this.
The Notorious News is technically, and you guys should check out the Notorious News. It's a really cool news organization.
Now
we're
it's
kind
the
of picking up the
Tama
torch.
Trader or something.
It's all about Tama, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, we have the Notorious sports page. The Federation Frontline has its sports page.
It's Tama.
Yeah,
dudes
Lunar.
now. Yep.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck them tampons. To quote Judge Sarn. You know
They're a
what?
bunch
Yeah.
of ball sacks. That's what
Let's
I
go to
can say.
Notorious, man.
Vulnerable.
Notorious is where it's at. Notorious is fun.
I do
it's
love
a nice
Tama,
little.
though. Tama is a fun places to go. Like so real quick on a side note onto like Tama. So like I've been playing a lot of and that's one of the main systems that the Caldari do frequent is Tama.
I'm a tampon too, Lunar. I used to, I used to be a used tampon with Frank hats in them, but I decided no. Gwen is dedicated to the Galente Federation, and I can't be moonlighting with these tampons.
I mean, we didn't have a problem with it, but but no, it's.
I'm trying to role play here, Frozen.
Oh, no.
I mean, I was watching.
Yeah, he was about to get reprimanded. He was about. We were like looking at. We had a meeting.
Yeah.
The board.
I had a problem. Okay, like I wouldn't group with any of my own alliance mates. I was like, nah, sorry, I gotta fucking kill more people with these guys. I can't group with you.
Ooh, somebody just lost a rook. Yeah.
No, someone just lost a curse. Tychus Black just lost a curse. Good job, Lounge Lizards. I don't even think you're necessarily with us, but whatever. Sorry.
But
we were talking. We finished the top characters.
Characters.
AJ rounds out your top 10, and AJ gives good fights. And he's a fun dude.
Major respect.
We've played with him.
Now we got the top ships, so let's take a look at those.
Yeah, look at that. The Worm and the Kikimora. Gee, I wonder who fucking flies those ships. I mean, we fly them too, but...
Yeah, those are two of our favorite ships, actually. So.
Yeah, the Worm, I remember pulling my Worm out on that one dude when I was getting tired of him fucking with our little bait situation, and he was like, man, the Worm was dirty.
And then we've got the Navy Augur Navy issue, which is an interesting ship.
That's one of my favorites now. After I found out that you can put 100 KEHP on a brick tank without fucking repping or anything. Jesus.
Yeah, it's a nice ship. Brutix, they're using the enemy ship here,
Yeah, well, they hull tank the fuck out of them Brutix.
Yeah, the Brutix is a great hull tanker. We've got Abaddon at 22, Merlin at 21.
That's a battleship.
Yeah, actually, so that they
Abaddon's
must have,
a battleship.
And that's not normally a solo battleship.
That's an Amar battleship. Yeah, no, it's too susceptible to just you could just put a bunch of assault frigs and orbit it until
What's
it's
the
dead.
one that can do nukes really well?
That's the Armageddon.
The Armageddon.
Yeah, Armageddon is the newt boat for the base battleships in the Amar. And the Abaddon is just like a brick tank DPS machine. Like it's a DPS platform. It's like if they took a coercer and turned it into a fucking tanked out battleship, because it's just all guns. It's just like there's 20, 30 guns on there. I don't know.
And then of course the Merlin, which I like the Merlin a lot, but I have moved away from the Merlin as my T1 ship. Mainly because I feel like the nutrition.
I do like the nutrition. It's good for baiting.
The Atron feels like it beats out the Merlin.
The Atron's much faster.
And then they've got the Caldari Navy Hookbill, of course, a Rook, which I don't see ever since the changes. I don't know if you remember that ECM used to be. It wasn't what I would call is now a taunt, because now it's a taunt. It says you can't fight anybody but me, buddy, me and you.
Well, unless you have drones, then it's just a fucking annoyance where it just keeps
they dropped those to be very short. They were a lot longer of a jam back in the day.
Yeah, but if you're in a big fight and maybe you don't necessarily know what's going on, and you're DPSing somebody, and then all of a sudden you drop the target, and then like more shit arrives, and you don't know what target you were on. Like it could be bad in like a big battle, but solo or duo, I think that it'd be good duo too, because you could just have like a fucking DPS glass cannon, you know, that doesn't need any tank because the other person's just gonna jam them, and then we're jamming, and then you just you know, make it tanky, I guess.
Yeah, and then you don't
burst
need
jammers too.
Burst
actually,
jammers are really nasty.
He just lost, the guy that uses it just lost his rook, so I wonder what he. No, it's just a fucking tank with missiles.
Tank?
There's no jam. Yeah, it's just a fucking tank. Look.
Yeah, well, if you're soloing with it, you don't need to jam at all, and then you can.
Yeah, but why? Why are you soloing with it?
I don't know.
What's the fucking point?
I mean, it's not going to lock things.
Memes.
I mean, it's not going to lock very well. It's memes.
That's why I don't get kills
getting on
in
the
my
news.
Solo.
That's why they know about the news. They're like,
there was a vigilant in Natoros, and it was a Caldari, so I just jumped in on him in my curse, and he fucked right off, left his drones, and I just thought, I'm gonna help myself to your Hammerhead 2s then, and then he went to a different one, and then I brought my Vedmak, and then he was like, okay, I'm fine, I'm gonna leave now.
I'm going away. And of course, Legion, decent ship for hunting. I bet you that Legion,
I like Legion.
A bunch of kills in Tama and stuff like that.
Yeah, I need to move my current Legion. I have a few Legions.
Real quick, an aside I was gonna say about Tama. I was reading on the Reddit forums about people complaining about Tama and being like, well, I go there and I can't get any fair fights and stuff like that. And it's like, first of all, you got to assume that you're going into Tama to not get a fair fight. Like,
no, absolutely.
You're either going to stack the deck deeply in your favor, or you're going to go in there knowing that everybody else is going to stack the deck deeply in their favor. So for anybody out there who wants to go to Tama and you want a solo, and even this can be, I'll give you like an example. I was in Tama, I burned 300 to 400 kilometers off of the one of the plexes, so I'm not inside the plex, I'm outside of the plex. I can see what's kind of going on, but I'm pretty far out, and you have to burn out to go get me, and I have to choose to engage you. I stack the deck so that when I get into a fight, I'm going to know what is going on. And so a Punisher comes out, I'm like, yeah, this is bait, but it's 400 kilometers out. Maybe I can kill the bait before whatever goes on. And I killed the bait just as the Garmer arrived, and was able to, he brick tanked the hell out of it. He brought out his Garmer, was able to catch me with the Garmer. I'm in a stabber, so in a like a Nabu stabber, but I still have the ability to punch you at 40, 50 kilometers, especially if you're a small thing. And he had a tracking disruptor on him. I was able to almost killed him. Yep, I had 2 missiles on there as well, and rapid light missiles. And so I was able to actually start punching him. No, there wasn't rapid, it was just regular.
It's a regular.
Anyways,
they still hurt like hell.
And so he had to get out, because of course they're not tanked very well. But then he was chasing me.
So one thing to say about missiles really quick, because he was chasing you, you could hit him with your light missiles. If you were chasing him, he would just outrun your fucking missiles in that Garmer.
Yep, and that's what I go for. Is I know I'm turning a hunter into the hunted, and therefore, and that's what you have to do in Tama. You don't go into Tama hunting unless you have like a really solid group of people that you're not going to play fair with. You go into Tama, and I just lost my worm too. Like I tried doing some hunting in Tama, and there was a Merlin inside of a small or something like that, and of course, it was Sheltark decloaked and just started slaughtering me. It was like ECM ships and
fucking Shelly,
Daredevil, and I was like, But then he came on the stream afterwards, and we had a good laugh about it.
That's funny. He interviewed Joe Bain recently.
That's a good interview. But yeah, anyways, and then rounding out one of the best ships in the game, rounding out the top 10, Thrasher.
The cock.
And, well, we have the cockbag, which is pretty much just one big punch you in the face with 2 or 3 hits and you're dead to any frigate. But then, it's the awe factor, shock and awe factor. But there are really other good fits.
Cruisers with those before.
Oh, yeah. If you get, just a small number of them together, you can do some nasty stuff with them. But there's other fits that you can go tanky with them, with, shoot you in the face ship setup, and where you do auto cannons, and then you get even more DPS out of them. They're a pretty good ship. But let's take a look at the top 10 systems for the NPC Corporation. We have Richard, Camilla, Habazon, which actually I've never heard of that system before. Onisikin, yeah. Of course, Tama, Eteronin, TDP, so we've got somebody that's been running around in 0.0 recently. Looks like a bunch of horde getting killed there. Nisawa, Heck, and Devin. Heck is interesting. 14 kills in Heck. So Heck is a 0.5 system.
Oh, so it's high sec.
And so it looks like that is the guy who's doing this is Colerain, sorry. Yeah.
Riley
Colerain,
says that Abazon
that's in his Legion.
Abazon is the system that connects Caldari high sec to Amar low sec, a replacement for Nyarja, introduced last year during the Trailblazer event. It's a high-low, high route. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So be aware, if you're in faction warfare, then, that there is a Legion on the loose in Heck. He seems to prey on the people that don't understand that the faction police are bitches, and not necessarily.
Well, he can't cloak. He can't cloak if it's
no, but he can be
the
all
opposing
DPS,
faction.
and
yeah, he can just be all DPS. Yeah,
dock.
A Legion doesn't have to be a cloaky ship.
Yeah, and the ability to dock in any even which Heck I believe doesn't have. I want to say it doesn't have any citadels like
NPC stations.
No, it should have NPC stations. It's not citadels. I think it's a trade hub, considered a trade hub. Maybe I'm probably wrong on that. But anyways, one of those systems that you can't put things up. But Devon is another good. That's a low sec system.
Yeah, it's on a route to Tim.
Yep, that's not surprising as all. All right, let's take a look at the next corporation.
We have the United Caldari Navy with 36 characters, 49 ships, 51 systems. And in the top 10 of the United Caldari Navy, Lambda Thil with 36, Irish Death Tizinas 25, Anso Mabata 13, Saber SG 11, Capital 1 10, Shadow Black 9, Glovu Williams 9, Seniranide Aravalis 9, J Block 8, and Turkan with 8.
Yeah, so let's see. Caldari Navy Hookbill, Imperial Navy Slicer, Corax, Corsair, of course, yeah.
Caracal, Harpy,
Capsules. They play in
Kestrel,
yep.
Hawk, and a Tristan.
Ooh, Tristan.
The enemy ship.
I wonder how they fit their Tristans. I love the new Tristan, but I'm all about web and scram, so I make a little bit of a weird.
Nice. Riley said that Heck has 12 public access citadels currently.
Oh, okay. So it is not considered a trade hub. Thank you.
But yeah, and the top systems for the United Caldari Navy: Inya, Villerer, Alperena, Jita, Richard, Aboon, Nagamanin, Renarel, Kanaka, and Onasaiken.
Jita, interesting. So they're
Yeah, 7 and Jita. So they're camping it probably, or one of the gates. Like, I mean, I've seen camps and high set camps on gates. You know, but if Gwen is in high sec, she's in her fucking malediction, so you're not gonna catch her.
But yeah, so yeah, you want to go to Inya, Vivalier, so that's a little bit farther away from our area.
Yeah,
a lot of this stuff is not where
there's a Boon.
There is Onasiken as well. That's
and Naga.
All right,
Black
so
Rise.
next one is Mercury Arms Inc.
Mercury Arms Inc. has 21 characters, 38 ships, 33 systems. Top characters: Corvus Onzo, number 1. No surprise there, as he's the CEO. Zitron, 36. Boom Bang Gone, 24. 007 Styler, 23. Bulldops, 20. Nuke Blast, 17. Arnia Orai Rotsuda, 15. Rowan Penchar, 14. Greenhorns, 9. And Owakatsura, 8. And it looks like they favor the Merlin. And then the Caldari Navy Hookbill. Harpy, Wolf, Condor. Condor is what I see Corvus in like 90% of the time. He's in probably like a dual web or a I think if he's solo it's dual web, but if he's with his, I don't know if they're his alts or his buddies in the court, but they usually have one tracking disruptor.
And Riley says they're the Iranian.
Oh, okay.
Aria?
I feel like I've shot you before.
And thanks so much for the follow, Fastumafamin.
Yes, thank you for the follow. And then we have Kestrel, Cerberus. Cerberus is one of my favorite ships. Caracal and Kikimora, also some of my favorite ships.
Yeah,
they're fun
Caracal
ships
is a good ship. There was one thing pointed out that it's one of the few ships that if you have just the small weapons mastered and you haven't gone above small weapons at all, that you can still fly the Kestrel with all of its bonuses because it uses rapid light missile launchers, which are considered a small weapon.
And to respond to Riley, well, then I guess I need to catch you and kill you at some point.
We will find you, and we will shoot you because we love you.
Well, I've definitely killed Corvus before. We've killed Corvus before.
So their top systems are Inya, Iha, Kajara.
Yeehaw!
Yeah. Tama, Hey Dealies.
Hey Die Less.
Hey Die Less, man. Ashitsu.
Oka Kaiken. Gaiken. Yeah, Oka Gaiken.
4 kills there. Richard has 4 kills. Onasiken 3 kills. Adamia 3 kills. So Inya 60 kills. You know, pretty solid. That's where it seems like if you want to fight right now with the
with
guys,
the Mercury Arms, you should go to Inya.
People.
They come over to Notaras once in a while.
The poor ass.
I just don't get kills there because we kill them. Next up, we have Mephilan, and there are 23 characters, 40 ships, 52 systems. Officer Silver Fox, we fought him before. Gives good fights. 27 kills. Dogs Bo Lux, 24 kills. Corevus, 20. Thorn Brambleton, 18. Asa Akira, 15. Cephas. That's Leet. I haven't spoken Leet in a long time. 15 kills. Loikos Ijonin, 13 kills. TLC, 79, 13 kills. Black Axis, 11. D'Artagnan Blade, 11.
Isn't it?
Oh, Teal'c? Yeah, Teal'c. I like saying TLC though. It's funnier.
Actually, no.
Ennio, TLC. Teal'c. I know who Teal'c is.
No, you don't. You've never watched
Stargate.
the Spinny Gate show with the
Spinny Gate show. Ennio, number 1, and then followed by the Condor, then the Imperial Navy Slicer. Look at this. Okay, Condor, Imperial Navy Slicer, Caldari Hookbill, Kestrel, all with 13 kills. That's got to be lucky.
Lucky
the
number.
Crow with 12 kills. The Fed Navy Comet with 12 kills.
Using the
Legion,
ship
11.
they know it's
Proteus 11. Tormentor 11. They got a lot of. They got the Ennio. They got the
Ennio. I don't see
Comet,
used very
and they got
much,
the Proteus.
actually.
Yeah, the Ennio is because it's. I mean, I would just fly a Vengeance if I'm gonna be I don't know. If I'm gonna be because you can newt an Ennio's guns at least.
Yeah.
You can't newt a Vengeance's. Nobody flies a Vengeance though because apparently they suck. That's why I have 300 and something kills with them.
Yes.
But yeah.
A lot
of traded ships. Oh, looks like they're in India again too.
Oh yeah, Inya, Richard,
Seekin,
of course, Hades, Agamemnon, Vivalier, Aldrinelli, or Aderon.
I know Teal'c is this fucking Riley.
Integral for
let me make fun of the squids.
Yeah, Inya at 26 really. That's where to go, find them. Richard, Onasikin. This is where the deaths are happening, where they're killing people. So that's their strong.
Yeah. Inya was secured around 1845. So you mean occupied by squids, not secured.
So in the last 7 days, there was a bunch of fighting going on there.
Let's go liberate that shit, Frozen. Let's do it right now. Just you and me. Let's go liberate India.
Well, we have to wait.
We
have to wait one day, and then we can go. Okay.
No, let's do it right now.
Just
I don't care.
Reoccupy.
Let's go break the game. The next corporation we got Revenant Defense Corp, run by John Revenant, of course. 10 characters, 25 ships. I think they're all John Revenant. 19 systems. Trev 10, 63 kills. Sergeant Donut with 41 kills. Cromance 22 kills. Major Smoke 19 kills. Archaeos Dark Star 15 kills. John Revenant with 14 kills. Bruh, how you gonna lead your fucking shit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sixth place? I can count. I'm Galente. I can count. 6th place. Extreme Death 11th, or no, 7th place. 11 kills. Eroden Goda Minayan 10 kills. Lily Stargazer 2 kills, and Gallon 2 with 2 kills. Oh, that's convenient. Yeah, Gallon 2. He should only ever get 2 kills. Top ship. They are all John Revenant. No, wait, that's Diana Kim. Everybody in Caldari State is Diana Kim. Corvus too. Corvus is like, he's got like 10 alts or something. Like, you're Riley, I'm convinced you're just one of his alts. Even though you don't have even though you very much have like if I recall correctly, a Southern accent, like an American Southern accent, and John Revenant is clearly British, I'm still gonna say that you're just one of his alts. You can't convince me otherwise. Change my mind.
Prove it.
Hyena. I haven't seen that in a while. Hyena with 20 kills. A Golem with 15 kills. That's the first of all of these corporations that we've seen so far where there's an actual Marauder in their top ship.
And actually, I think that all comes from they fought with.
I love you, Riley. I'm just fucking with you.
On Friday night, Judge Sarn took out a fleet, and I believe it was John Revenant, if I remember correctly. It was a little.
Yeah, he gets into it with people. We've had fun with John Revenant before.
Although they did just lose to Golems, maybe?
Syndicate, yeah. Yeah, probably. That makes sense if they got a bunch of kills.
They just lost two Golems to... One is to an NPC. So they Oh yeah, one just got blown up by the Triglavians.
Oh, nice. But they'll also favor the Garmer, the Raptor, the Magus, Malediction, Capsule, Caldari, Navy Hookbill, and Coercer. Magus, that reminded me earlier,
Oh, no,
Lunar
thank you.
said, and I didn't say, I wanted to say, but you mentioned that we'd maybe fought your Magus at some point in Tama. Shout out for that good fight. I'm sure it was a good fight. But yeah, and then so the top systems. Wow, that's a really pretty, like, that doesn't even look blue. It looks like a white sun.
Oh yeah.
The top system is MHC.
Yeah, so like Riley's saying that
Interesting.
these guys are mostly out inside
the Syndicate,
of
yeah.
Syndicate. So yeah, that's the I Red Alliance, which we'll get into a little bit breakdown of the alliances here pretty soon.
Yeah, but yeah, also Yvangir.
Yeah,
That's what we're calling home currently.
And I think that that's also because of the fighting that recently took place with Judge Sarn. He got like 16 kills in Yvangir.
I fucking love that guy. He's I never, I really want to get in on one of his fleets. I haven't had a chance to. I know it's open to everybody, but I watched him for like 30 minutes the other day, and he's just so fucking fun.
He does.
He's just
like
so fucking fun.
So then we've got Dath, Inya, another 0.0 system, 9C9-AY. Uli at 6, 6E-578. So yeah, a lot of 0.0 systems on their top board there. Aegis, Appellant,
Uffalant.
And Avalon.
Frozen, I just want to point something out. I know you're always like, I feel like you're, self-conscious or worried about your pronunciations, but all I'm doing is saying them more confidently. I'm absolutely certain that none of them are correct, but I just say them more confident. That's the only thing I do. Just like you just,
part of my
if you just say, like if I saw Yvangir and just said, and in second place Yverger, and in third place Drushans, and in eighth place in your face PC9 TAC Ayo 8, like no one would care. That's all you gotta do. I just saying, it's
good point.
I suck. I can't read. I'm illiterate.
Yeah, me too. I speak gibberish. It's another language. But yeah,
hop
so
on over.
We are all good there.
Saitsuo,
what
Interstellar
is our next Saitsuo?
Yeah, and they just I gotta start refreshing these things. They just killed a Vexer. But yeah, 11 characters, 34 ships, 24 systems, and 3 brand is the top killer, 59 kills. Heinrich, Suzaku, 36 kills. Alero, Bravada, 24. Centris, Tomer, 11. Larkin, Thorn, 9. Ramnot, 9. Mika Nolan, 9. Everett Chill, 1. Darvan, Kentley, 1. Abdul Skywalker, 1. Yeah, they get some good kills. Oh, look at that. Another fucking Hookbill. And a Harpy and a Merlin. I'm seeing a pattern here.
Yeah, seeing a pattern. Oh, Enyo's at the top, though. And got
it's in the top. Yeah, it's Enyo.
Got a Rook.
There's that Rook. A Rook again. The Rook's making a comeback, I guess, just because people are like, oh, he's going to jam me. No, I just have a million shield points. That's all, I guess. Tristan and the Capsule. I think it's the first one that had the Capsule at the bottom, I want to say. Ooh, Inya and Yvangir in the top systems. Yvangir. 34 kills in Inya, 10 in Yvangir.
Inya's been being fought over, so yeah. That makes sense. Iha, Richard, Kanaka, Aboond, Littleear, yeah.
It goes. Someone drank all my whiskey, Frozen.
Oh no, unbelievable. You should go hunt them down. Lawsuit.
It's me.
And then our next corporation is South of Henet.
South of Heaven.
LTD.
Only 3 characters. Limited.
I think. Limited edition. Looks like they've been flying a lot with. Or no, they're inside of the Yeah, I read Alliance. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So Ned M500 is the top, and probably the nope, that's not the least, but Super Legara M Moban 24 and Astonishment with 12. So Ned's got 79 kills. He's the top. He's actually the top of currently of all of the Caldari right now at this time.
Oh, they fly some interesting ships here. So Praxis at the
Yeah,
top.
there we go. None of these we've seen here. I don't even. What's a fucking Ares? I don't know what that is. Praxis.
That would be the destroyer, Tech 2 destroyer that bubbles.
Oh, it's an interdictor.
Yeah, interdictor. Yeah.
Okay, Praxis.
They're syndicate based. Yeah, and you can see all of their kills are purely in syndicate.
Yeah, all that numbers and letters, tack whatevers.
So that's all syndicate systems. That's an interesting. So this is why it's always interesting to do a deep dive into some of these guys and be like, oh, these guys don't even participate in faction warfare. They're just part of a faction warfare organization.
Yeah, well, I could see like they get. I really don't see the point in what the fuck is the point? Like I get it in high sec, right? It's like a free war deck.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's not as useful because you got the Caldari. I mean, because
like there's literally no point to it in nullsec because there's no gate guns or anything. So like, exactly. I don't know. Tell me, Riley. You seem to know.
They make money out there. Is what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean that's what you do in nullsec.
Although syndicate can't be that much money. It's told by because their leadership was told by an NPC actor. Interesting.
NPC. All right. You keep your secrets.
Cool. That was years ago. That's cool. I didn't know that. See, learn something new every day. And I'm learning a lot.
Speaking a different language to me, Riley. I don't know what any of this nullsec stuff is.
And then let's go ahead and move on. So we've got the
Venatores.
So we've got what? 4 characters.
Go for it.
23 different ships that they kind of fly. 8 systems, 4 regions. So these guys are, pretty tight knit group here. Pretty solid kill marks on what these guys got. Timothy Baldur at 48.
Like Baldur's Gate, bro. Come on.
Oh yeah, Baldur. Junko.
Not Baldur's Gate, is it?
You never know.
Sorry, I'm gonna make fun of you.
27. Animus at 24. Ventus Canadian. Yeah, whatever.
Close
15.
enough.
And looks like they fly the Caldari Navy Hookbill at the top. 18, Rifter, Tristan, Breacher, Merlin, Algos. Pretty solid little...
Perpetrator.
They definitely get out there. Yeah, so Vedmak, Pericle, Cruiser, Action. Crackle. Looks like they hang out in Old Man Star for the most part, or they've been fighting in Old Man Star.
Yeah, it's a lot of OMS.
They can technically dock in OMS, I believe. There's a report there.
Yeah. The black market in OMS.
And then, of course, Onasikin, Vivalier, Latisteer, and Aboon.
Yeet. Caldari Colonial Defense Ministry. Oh, these are the guys. I've been fighting. There's one dude I caught in Nissawa. I killed his Algos with my Fed Navy Comet, and he had a shield and an armor tank. He had a shield repper and an armor tank on an Algos, and I was surprised. I was delightfully surprised. That was a fun fight. I gave him a good fight, and he asked, I said he did good, and he asked him, really? Because it was his first PvP, he said, which I looked at his thing afterwards, and that was kind of a lie, so I was a little disappointed. But he a newer bro. And I gave him a couple of Algos fits, because I was like, bro, get good. These will give you good results. And that way we can shoot them later, because they're worth more than when you were flying. But anyways, 9 characters, 21 ships, 20 systems. Top characters: Gaigia BC, Gaibik, Panala 28, Shahai Shintaro 10, Volmoth Catoblepus 7, Wailing 6 names 5, Fidric 4, Cyclist Black 3, Luhin Ostus 2, Curtis Baradin 2, Lupercale 1.
Yeah, so
and I like the start of their top ships. Drek 15,
and a Kiki.
15 kills in a Drek. There's 2 precursor ships right at the top, and then after the Cormorant, the Leshak.
Yeah, you don't see.
So they're bashing They gotta be bashing structures. Oh no! Look at this bullshit. They're just fucking killing dreads.
Oh wow!
Fax.
Yeah.
And a Marauder, and a fucking rattlesnake. Okay, yeah. So they like their DPS high.
Yeah,
and then the Caldari Navy.
Looks like that was in Curse. Doral and Curse. That happened.
It said. Oh wait, this doesn't tell you up here.
Yeah, it's in Curse.
Oh, you're looking it up. Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, Doral. Yeah, it happened in Doral. But yeah, and then they have the Serb, the Stiletto, Corax, and the Kestrel. But yeah, they seem like they're precursor ships here. But yeah, look at the top systems here. J154606.
So that's Wormhole Space.
Yeah.
So been out there.
Followed by Inya, and then followed by Wormhole Space.
Then Doral is on
3.
there, of course.
There's 3 wormholes.
Yep.
And
no,
1,
1, 2, 3.
No, this is what?
Oh, did I need to update
2,
mine?
3. Oh, maybe I need to update mine. Fuck.
2, 3,
yeah.
4,
1,
5,
2, 3, 4. Is JTAC LP wormhole? Or is that?
Oh no, that is not.
That's no. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 0.0.
Yeah, so it's 4 wormholes. Yeah, they're all different too. And then no.
All right, so moving on, we have the
Caldari Faction Warriors. Sorry, Caldari Faction Warriors. Period.
Dot.
19 characters, 14 ships, 20 systems. Oh, this an interesting. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that there's a lot of alts in this corporation. Nina Reshdrak 23, Imperator Alexei 20, Nina Silberdrak 17, Nina Blaudrak 17, Father Alexei 15, Nina Friardrak 14, Nina Gludrak 14, Join Konako Ruseng 12, Kaluthu 11, Minmatar Faction Warriors 9. Jesus Christ, what is going on? I think these are, at the very least, there's only 2 players with these characters here. I think there's the guy that likes everything all caps, which I'm gonna say is the CEO because his fucking name is Caldari Faction Warriors, and then there's Nina. Nina has a lot of alts.
It could be that there's a bunch of different people that just like the name Nina. One of the recruitment requirements is that if you do like the name Nina and your name is Nina in game, you can get in. You know, maybe.
All right.
That's possible. It's possible. What do they fly here? So they're flying
some cheap ass shit.
Some Merlin. The Hecate is the Hellcat, as I call it.
Hecate's not that cheap.
The Gnosis is cheap, but still a solid.
The Hecate.
The Hecate.
The Hellcat. The Hellcat.
Hecate light. That's coming for me. What are you talking about? That's a Hecate!
Kill it. Tristan Gnosis. That's the only time I've seen a Gnosis on the top 10s of anybody's.
Yeah, so far.
Like, if you look at ours, obviously the Gnosis is going to be in the top 10 because we like the Gnosis. But Algos, Corax, and a Bantam. How does a Bantam get a kill?
Yeah, that's
it rams.
I wish you could dig deeper into that and be like, if you clicked on.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if you click on that, it's just going to show you the stats for
Yeah,
Bantam.
by the way, the Golem, they
everybody.
didn't lose a Golem. As far as I clicked on the Golem and then it brought up all the Golem kills and I was like, fuck. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Gotcha.
So,
But they're Nina and all caps are in Alperena if you want to have fun with them at the Caldari faction where I can't scream anymore. I'm gonna lose my voice.
yeah, apparently
Alperena. Onosaikin, Richard, Naga, Aboon, and Fleet. Okay, so that's Black Rise.
Yeah.
Are these fuckers? I haven't seen any of these names.
That's because.
And they're operating out of Black Rise?
Yeah, because they're in Alperena, apparently. That's like that's their.
Well, yeah, that's not Black Rise, is it?
That is Placid.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's where Gwen cut her teeth.
It's a good place to cut teeth on.
But yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's all we have for the corporation. So we can dive into the alliances here really quick.
So we've got the State Public Defenders. You know, I just don't like that name.
You just don't like that name?
I don't know why.
The State Public Defenders. With 49 characters, 5 corporations, 86 ships in 76 systems.
It's because it reminds me of lawyers. There are a bunch of lawyers.
Yeah, I can see that. And this is it. So with the alliances, I feel like the top characters are going to be, some of them are going to be repeated. 3 Brand, Heinrich, Officer Silver Fox, Alero Bravada, Dogs, Bolux, Corevas, Thorn Brambleton, Cephas, Asas, Akira, Alex Hinikin. I think only a couple of those are new from what we've heard earlier. But yeah, and we're gonna see.
You know, they've got the 2 of the top.
We're gonna see a lot of the same ships too.
Yeah, I don't think we need to go over ships. I think the only thing that we really need to go over more than anything here would be just the top corporations.
Oh yeah, the top corporations in the alliance are
Yep.
Melphalin with 142 kills, Sightsio Interstellar Security with 97 kills, Space Traffic Control 48 kills, Private Security Squad 2 kills, and Living Dead Division 2 kills. I like that name. That's fun. I like zombies. But I'm interested in IRED, and they happen to be next. Ishikarada Enforcement Directive, 17 characters, 4 corporations, 32 ships, and 30 systems. Top corporations.
Revenant Defense Corporation.
Defense. Yeah.
That's south of Heaven. And then looks like there's a Wasika Rata Internal Watch. So apparently, that sounds like a group that's like killing their own members and like. If you,
their internal affairs.
Their internal affairs.
Is it?
That's not true. I don't know if that's true, but that's what from now on, according to the Galente Federation Frontline report. Yeah, he
says it's in. Riley says it's in internal affairs.
It is in internal affairs and security. So those, interesting. I wonder, do they kill their own people? That would be funny as fuck.
No, why not?
I don't see.
United Caldari Space Command has United Caldari Navy, our favorite corporation, Caldari Faction Warriors, Angel of Crossbones, Black Rise, Vanguard. Oh, okay. Black Rise and Fate Fleet. 148 kills, 49 kills, 7 kills, 6 kills, and 4 kills, respectively. Not bad.
And then we have Tempest. TALSF.
Yeah. 13 characters, 3 corporations.
So this is primarily the Caldari Colonial Defense Ministry.
Which I believe that dude AJ is a part of, I think. No, maybe not.
Calsif.
They're
just the Tempest. They're the Tempest
Calsif.
CALSF. That's not.
Calsif.
That's how I do it. But yeah, so that. Oh, wait a minute. They do have something interesting here, real quick, though. Looking at their top kills, apparently the Succubus is top for their kill list. Actually, it's got 8 succubus kills. The
Drekavec
is higher than that, but still at the top. Towards the top.
Yeah.
Towards the top. Anyways, the next alliance is one of my favorite. Your boyfriend's girlfriend.
Your boyfriend's girlfriend alliance.
And Convicti is the only member of that organization, and they come out with Judge Sarn a lot on Friday nights. Is when I fly with the Caldari every Friday night. It's like the only Caldari who comes. Although I'm like the only Galente that comes along on that as well. So.
Yeah, and then there's just the one corp 4C fun time.
4C fun time. That's politically not correct. And then we've got the Total Concept Project Alliance, who's only got 3 kills. Pretty much just one alliance here. Total Concept Project Alliance, Total Concept Project.
Oh, and they fight. Well, I like the fact that they just fight Estero.
They're just in Estero running around murdering people. And that's how you get on the
There's
news.
a great ship.
You're a small-ass corporation, you got nobody, you can only kill like 2 people, you can still get on the news by...
Do it.
And then we have the AMS Alliance.
Oh, look at this poor shuttle.
Ooh, Thrasher. I like that ship. 2 Thrashers. Looks like they go out with Thrasher quite often.
Yeah, 2 kills with Thrasher. And, okay, so... AMS Empire's top corp, but the top system is Arvasaras, which I don't. I think that's
Perchikivan.
Yeah, so it's Trig Space. Yeah, I was gonna see the Pochvin Trig Space because I you don't see this the red suns, the dark, fuck my brain.
Oh yeah.
Anymore. It's fine, but yeah. That rounds out the top alliances and all the alliances really.
It's all the alliances. That is all of them. That's everyone that exists in the Caldari. So that gives you like a little bit of a deep dive. We do have some news that we kind of want to go over real quick. One of them, the thing that we're going to start with is the Caldari are putting out their own news, the Artur State Mountain Report. So you can get that.
or Frozen or ASMR.
ASMR.
It's the ASMR.
ASMR.
This is the Federation Frontline ASMR show. I'm just going to have a sip of my whiskey.
Okay, the Human Whisperer. So let's see. There's been see. I'll let you take over here, so it's hard for me to read.
I'll go ahead and read this breaking news from the Archer State Mountain Report, the ASMR Caldari. This looks like it's been posted or written by Thaddeus Farron. Breaking news. In a show of force and determination, combined units of the Mercury Arms and State Public Defenders conducted grueling joint operations across the Colonial Development Zone today, ending 3 Galente occupations and securing an additional 3 systems in Placid and Verge vendor regions. For numerous hours, these brave Caldari pilots methodically and systematically rooted out Galente naval units trapped within Black Rise, abandoned by their capsular supporters. Most Federation units surrendered without resistance. I call bullshit. Within hours, the systems of Pavanaka, Muri, and Timo were freed from occupation, continuing a trend of rapid recovery of state systems from brief Galente occupation and looting. There's a little bit of bias here. I don't know what this is. This is
so
like
that was
like
Riley
inky, squiddy
days
virus.
Ago. But that's like a little taste of what you can kind of get from this news organization. Let's go down. What's the most recent thing that just happened? What was so if you go all the way down to the bottom.
Oh, bottom?
Yep. Because it's a forum post.
That's fucking backwards.
No, yeah, top is the most recent post. Or
Oh,
not
was
most
it the
recent,
top?
last post. Yeah. Whatever. Anyways,
That's backwards. You fucking
Oh.
squids are backwards. Where's the actual entry? Okay, this is the one that was entered 1 hour ago.
1
Okay,
hour ago. Here we go.
I'll read
Breaking
your
news.
fucking propaganda. This is breaking news. That other shit was old fucking news with bullshit, and there's a lot of bullshit in there. The best bullshit, the Caldari inky bullshit. Breaking news: YC-124 619 nest 1900 hours. Following a week-long besiegement, the system of Inya in the Inolari constellation has been cleared of Galente forces, the last holdout of FDU occupational control in western Black Rise area. It was fiercely defended by the remaining units until it succumbed to pressure multiple targets, fleet deployments from numerous protectorate entities. Okay, I like that a little bit better. I like that you said it was fiercely defended. I'm okay with that.
There was a firefight.
There was a firefight! During the initial days of the offensive operation, Galente morale was rather high, with one pilot in public local communication channels proclaiming it would take Caldari forces 4 years to capture the system. Well, we were running on Galente time, okay? This is different. There it is right there. Ryan Carter saying, "You'll have this captured in about 4 years, lads. Keep it up." You see, we run on a different time in Galente space. Every year is like a minute. By the 18th of the month, however, despite consistent skirmishes and Galente activity, the recovery of the system by Caldari forces was all but assured, with strong deployments by locally garrisoned forces in Mercury Arms, and deployments from their large Caldari forces traditionally stationed in other sectors of the colonial zone. In all, the siege of Inya involved 87 capsuleers pilots flying for the state and representing 19 corporations and 5 alliances, with losses estimated at 2.6 billion ISK in total. And this is a picture here of your boyfriend's girlfriend's Corax. I like the Corax, by the way. It looks like a fucking submarine.
It does look really sexy.
The occupying Galente forces were made up of 28 pilots, 13 corporations, and 3 alliances, primarily based out of the captured station within the system itself, with losses estimated at 3.5 billion ISK in total. It's not too much of a spread, it's like a billion, whatever. Below, our viewers can find a complete list of all pilots involved on other sides, and the relevant battles, reports, sources, entries are listed based on organization numbers, representation during the siege, with CEOs listed first if involved. Some entity entries are not official members of the Protectorate or FDU forces, but fought alongside during the siege. Oh, okay. So yeah, Caldari Forces, Mercury Arms Inc., United Caldari Space Command, State Public Defenders, State Protectorate. These are a lot of names you've already fucking heard, and say I'm not going to fucking read them. Fucking squids. Yes. Templis, Calcif, Somos Eve, don't know who they are. 103rd Subliminal Group, Venatores, Blue Canary, your girlfriend, New Eden.
Girlfriend is coming to town.
Syndicate Enforcement Directive, Starlink, Exotic Dancers Union, Manitow, Dirty Gimlets. Well, I'll take a dirty gimlet. Actually, I like dirty martinis. Actually, I haven't had a fucking martini in forever. Jesus Christ. Galente Forces, Percussis Resurgence, Order of the Black Dagger. Oh wow. Percussive Pizza Time Diplomacy. Aderon Robotics, Federal Defense Union, Tribal Liberation Forces, Peaceful Explorers, Royal Omar Institute, Running with Scissors, Moon, The Pole Dancers, Horngry.
That's a lot of good battle reports.
For those that don't know, that means you're hungry and horny. Horngry, as opposed to hangry, which is angry, hungry and angry. And Razor Alliance. This information is sourced from BR reports from the duration of 13th of the month to the 19th after the iHub was stormed and secured by the Caldari Marines. These reports are filtered with unaffiliated forces represented on the left, Caldari forces in the middle, and Galente forces on the right. I am not reading that. Fuck you.
Oh, there's a new entry. Yeah. Brand new. Breaking news, but you can see it on the screen. Anyways, Phenomite is our next thing that we're going to talk about. Leaves snuff and leaves like this scowling report.
Phantonomite, I fucking shot this guy. I know who that is.
And I was wondering if this was a joke or if this was Snuff doing it, because he's still got the snuffed out ticker on his name. And he's saying that he's leaving, but then like there was actually
I had a run in with this guy the other day. I'm trying to remember what it was now. Fuck. Hold on. I want to know because like that name is very fucking familiar. Let's see.
Oh, it's a parody of the original. I thought that there was an original. Let's see here.
Fake news, Frozen. Fake news.
I was pretty close to the same as what he was saying in the original, from what I. Because yeah,
I'm gonna read this. Fuck the original. I'm gonna read this one.
There is a link to it in the comic.
Leaves snuffed out. Hello. Given recent news, I have decided to leave snuffed out. For the past few months, I have struggled to ignore the toxicity of an unsurprising lineup of Femboys Club snuff members and the exploitative and dishonest behavior of Tau Ad. How do you is it AD or is it Ad? How do people say that?
I think it's AD.
Tau AD. This toxicity and dishonesty lost any subtlety. A few months back, a snuff member sent me an Eve mail. AD. Okay, yeah, it's Tau AD. That's what I thought. To say no one likes blops. Tau messaged me to say people are saying Avdot doesn't like talking to you. Tau AD knows this is false.
So CCPs. The changes here is like people are saying CCP doesn't like talking to you, and then they're talking about the CMS. Interesting.
What? Anyways,
that's the real statement. The besides the parody.
Yeah. Fuck Snuff. That's what I say.
But yeah, no, it's just a funny thing. You can go check it out. I don't think we need to delve deep into it. But yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff about the toxicity of snuff, which I just find kind of funny because we're a hate snuff corporation. So
I think everybody's a hate snuff corporation. I'm just saying,
except for snuff.
You know what? No. This proves
hates.
This evidence proves that snuff also hates itself.
Of course, it doesn't surprise me at all.
No, it makes sense. I hate myself too. I mean, we hate ourselves. That's the way we roll.
And then there is the monthly economic report that is out. I don't think we need to do a deep dive into it at all. We can just take a look at maybe the graphs here real quick, and make our eyeball assessment kind of here. But
production versus
down.
destruction versus mining. There's a lot of color and lines.
So, like, this is the stock market, and, as you can see, things go down, and then they go back up again. And then they go down, and they go back up again. And then they go down again for a little while, and then they go back up again.
Fine.
Back to you, Sam.
What happened here? Go on. Oh, stop it. Why does it keep going blank?
It's even.
There it goes. I'm not looking at that.
Yeah.
Not looking at that either. Oh, well, this is
There's
clear.
an economic
See, this is a
report
slope
out
that's
there.
going
We'll
down.
put it in the
Boom.
comments.
Asteroid or mined over time. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. I don't fucking know. I don't care about mining, honestly. I like killing. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm just gonna go really fast.
There is an Edencom structure in Placid now, Riley points out. That's inside of the Ashur State Mountain Report in-game news feed, and we'll have links to that as well. But yeah, there is like a new mysterious structure that is being created by Edencom.
420 where I'm at.
And we also, just to kind of report out there is reports of diamond Galente rats running around. Like Yvangir has a bunch of them. And apparently they will shoot people that have bad standings with Galente. I don't know if they will. I don't think they shoot faction warfare people. I'm not 100% sure on that, but a lot of faction warfare people will have bad standings with them. But I have heard that apparently these diamond rats are shooting people. I didn't know that they were actually shooting
Well, that's fun.
So
Not as
that's
fun as trig guns, but still fun.
Yeah. Well, and then just as a real quick aside, I think the last thing we'll talk about here real quick is just there are ways to fix your standings with the Caldari. We're not going to do a deep dive into it. A lot of other people have done great reviews of how to get your standings, but it literally can take you 15 minutes to an hour in order to complete the objectives that it takes in order to become good with trigs, if you haven't pissed them off in the past. And you won't lose standing with Edencom either. Basically go out to the Triglavian space and shoot the drones.
Puncher for life of min.
Yes. But yeah, I think that's all that we have here for you all tonight. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. If you're interested in joining up with the war effort, go ahead and put in an application to Golden Age Stories, or you can give us your, if you have an alliance or a corporation. We are accepting corporations at this time. Make sure that you have
look
good
up the Federation Front Line.
Yep.
The Federation Front Line is our alliance. You can find us that way. We also have a public channel, Federation Front Line, in Eve.
Yep.
And just come hang out with us. You can also fucking join the Natoros Cantina. Come to Natoros. You'll find us there. I'll be there. Frozen will be there. You'll see us. We can say hang out. We can kill you. You can kill us. Whatever. And
or Yvangir. Usually we have people.
Yvangir. Yeah, there's a lot of revolution out there though. So on your way to Yvangir, revolution will kill you.
Or in Yvangir. Caldari already at Natoris. You won't be for long though. So
we're gonna fuck you up.
We just dropped it from 70% to like 0% for a long time.
Yeah,
now,
and guess who fucking came and play? They're playing there right now.
You can't kick us out anyways. It's impossible.
Yeah,
we'll be there regardless of whether you own the system or not. We have our
because there's some weird, complicated bullshit that makes us blue with the Niswa cartel.
Well, those are all Freeport shit too, anyways. So
yeah. But we're also the Niswa cartel.
Which is why they're going to stage a heavy assault out of there. So you heard it here. The Caldari are coming for Natoris. The Galette.
Yeah, come.
We're gonna fight. It'll be fun.
Come for Natoris. We'll see how it goes.
It'll take 6 years to capture Inya.
Well, you know what? It's going to take 12 years to. You're not going to capture Natoris. There's just no time limit on that.
It'll never.
We're gonna keep it now.
Never.
We're keeping it now permanently.
But yeah, you can always watch us live on Twitch every Sunday at 2200 Eve time or 5 p.m. Central time. If you miss the live show, you can always watch us on our podcast, the Federation Frontline Report. You can get that on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, all the podcasting platforms that are out there. If you do have news, that you want us to talk about on the show, similar to how Riley's given us this nice.
Put our big faces back up, Frozen.
Oh yeah.
I just want before we go, I want to make sure because you can't. I just realized I'm Vanna Whiting this shit and you can't see it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, by the way, so yeah, we do have our mugs. That
I voted stickers not included.
And we do have these mugs. We are also going to be getting shirts and a bunch of other stuff for the Alliance, a bunch of merch that if you want to. Buy some cool ass stuff. Get a Good Morning America or Good Morning America. Good Morning Vietnam. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Where are we? What is our show name again?
Vietnam.
I don't know.
Federation Frontline Report. Good morning, New Eden.
That's it, New Eden. That's what I say.
But yeah, we have these mugs. They're beautiful. They say Federation Frontline Report. They go to all the proceeds go to feed Frozen because he can't afford to feed himself.
It's so cold.
It's very cold. You can see he's wearing a Dragon Ball Z fleece because he's freezing in his basement and he hasn't eaten anything. Look how skinny he is. He hasn't eaten anything. Someone get him fucking a taco, man. Get him a taco. Jesus Christ.
I can't afford a taco.
Buy a mug. Buy a mug.
Buy a mug. Feed me a taco. And where's Frozen?
I'm
actually in Madison,
Frozen basement.
Wisconsin, and it's in.
It's
very, very warm outside, and my wife has the temperature to like 65 degrees in her house.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh God. Okay.
Freezing.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm in the
love that
basement,
temperature.
so it's
I would love it. I'd be like 60 degrees in the basement. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh.
Anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a great night.
All right.